Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another foundation review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Jones Road What the Foundation. I've also got their Miracle Balm and one of their lip and cheek tints, so we'll be showing all of that today. Before and after application, how it looks in flash photos. I'll show you how it looks in natural light and of course how it wears throughout the day. But yeah, this is a apparently controversial foundation. I picked it up before the controversy began, but I will be giving you a fully detailed review, so if you enjoy this style of video, be sure to subscribe, but let's go ahead and get started. So if you're not familiar with Jones Road, it's actually created by Bobbi Brown of Bobbi Brown. She left Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, started another business, so she's just raking it in. This is the What the Foundation, a tinted moisturizer balm that meets traditional foundation. I purchased it on their website and I had pretty good experience with shipping. I didn't experience any customs, and it retails for how many dollars? $56. Comes in 12 different shades, which is not a lot, but because it is a lighter coverage, it definitely works for multiple skin tones. But the other thing is it's definitely lighter coverage, so you don't need to have like the most perfect match. I picked it up in the shade Medium Honey, which happened to be a great match. On their website, I think they do a pretty good job of showing people with various skin tones, at least to give you a little bit of a better idea. And I like the packaging. It comes in a glass jar. It's an interesting texture. I really actually was not expecting to like this, but it's like a kind of a balm. So on the website, how to use it, they say you can use your fingers or the spatula, scoop out your desired amount, apply directly to the face using the skin brush, which is, I guess, their brush, sponge or fingers, and I like a sponge with it. I've been using my e.l.f. sponge, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. One important thing about this foundation is it's water-based, so you should not use like a heavy silicone primer under it. That could cause some of the separation. And less is more. I always say that, especially with lighter coverage products. And on the website it says it blends seamlessly into the skin, leaving you with an even, fresh complexion that looks like your skin on its best day. It's got nourishing ingredients like jojoba oil, sodium hyaluronate, which works flawlessly with the face pencil, which is something else of theirs, offers light, medium coverage. I have to say, like, I wore this in a recent Get Ready With Me. That was the first time I tried it, and I really liked it. And then I got online and saw that Bobbi Brown was like pissed because somebody on TikTok got on and put on like half a cup on their face and said they didn't like it, which is like, wow, I'm shocked. But I don't find this hard to use. And I really am not the type of person who even likes this type of product. I'm not like enamored with clean beauty in any way, and I like things to be easy. So for me to say that, I'm not saying like, because sometimes I'll say like, oh, I don't like it, I don't like how it applies. People are like, well, if you do this and you spin upside down and you use this and you use that, like, I don't want to have to do a bunch of things to make my product work for the most part, especially when it comes to foundations, because there's so many good ones out there. But I had a good experience with this. It does have a scent. It smells like a spa. It smells like skincare. I don't want to say like eucalyptus, but like kind of that eucalyptus-y green vibe. And with this type of product, if you have blemishes or anything that you want to cover up that it didn't cover up, I recommend just spot concealing after. And you can't build it up too much. And I think it would be really nice with your fingers too, honestly. But one thing I noticed about this is that it gives the most gorgeous natural glow on the skin, on the cheekbones. When the light hits it, you'll really see it on the other side of my face. But that's what it looks like. Very light, very natural, very skin-like. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's probably good PR that that person did that. Like, no PR is bad PR, because not a lot of people were talking about Jones Road Beauty. My old, my director from my old job had reached out about the line, and I wasn't super curious about it. I was kind of curious to try the Miracle Balm, but then when they launched the foundation, I was like, oh, okay, let me try it. So I bought it, and then I was really liking it, kind of behind the scenes testing it out for this review, and then I saw, whoa, internet exploded. So at the end of the day, I think more people are talking about it, which is good. But I can only imagine how frustrated Bobbi Brown is. But it's like, it almost reminds me of like that time when and this is a different situation, but like when Subculture came out and I said that I liked it, and then people were mad at me for saying that I liked it. That one definitely like was harder to work with, but it's like people love an honest review when they're saying that they don't like it, but if it's an honest review and you do like it and other people don't like it, then it's like, what am I, a liar? Like, it's the thing with beauty, it's so subjective. There's very few products that are just like absolute crap, like it'll probably work for someone. What I love about this is how light it looks on the skin, how light it feels on the skin. It doesn't have like a heavy balm texture, like the balm sort of scares me off a little bit, but I really like this for like light makeup days. I can add a little more concealer and a powder foundation on top if I want to add more coverage, which I think is just beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead now and take my photos, and then I'll come back to put on the Miracle Balm and the lip and cheek, which I have not tried yet. So I picked up the lip and cheek stick. Glides effortlessly onto skin, wash of color, nourishing, blendable and buildable, use on its own or layer. Apply directly to the skin and tap with fingertips or a brush. It all works. And I picked up the shade No One's Shocked, Bright Coral. I think the packaging is nice. It's pretty, what it looks like. Oh, I like that it's kind of like a gel texture. And look at the nice natural glow that this foundation gives my skin. It's so pretty. Hey, Rubu. Good morning, Rubu. Morning. What's going on, baby? Let me blend out this blush and then I'll pick you up. I know, hold on. What? Come here. It's Rubu. She's a Rubu. She's a Rubu. What do you think, Ru? So it's definitely very natural. Very like, it's more of like it's got like a sheerness to it, which I kind of like. It makes it very buildable, easy to work with, and easy to tap out with my fingers. Like it's not going to dry and set really quick. Then the Miracle Balm is very interesting to me. It's normally not the type of product that I pick up. It's just so like natural, clean girl makeup. But I was like, you know what, let me try. I picked it up in the shade All Natural. It comes in a bunch of different shades. Basically, you can use it like actually I should put concealer on first. So I got the original or the Au Naturel. It says to warm it up with your fingers. You can use it in a multitude of ways to sort of refresh. You can use it brush, cheeks, sponge, lips, eyelids, alone, on top of foundation for instant refresh, light reflecting super product. So to me, I just always feel like these types of products are more for like makeup artists, photo shoots, I don't know, off-duty models, like just like not me, you know? I'm like, how much are these like suitable for just the average person? It's giving a nice glow, but the foundation already gave a nice glow. I maybe should have gotten this in a color. But let's see. This is the type of thing I'm going to need to play around with a little bit before I make a full determination. It doesn't seem to be moving the foundation around a lot, but I do feel like a little bit. Because it is so lightweight. So I have the rest of my makeup on now. I did put on the stick as my lip. I wouldn't say that this is like my favorite product ever. I feel like if you really like light makeup, you'll be into this, but to me it's a little bit too lightweight. I could use just a little bit more pigmentation, but it is very pretty. I also meant to say about this foundation that it's the type of foundation that I can totally wear on its own too. I don't need to add like other makeup on top of it. I definitely do feel like if you have an oilier skin type, this may not be your favorite. It's not really recommended for oilier skin types. And then depending on the type of primer you put down, if you are putting down a more silicone primer, obviously that may have like a bit of a reaction with it. But I really love the way that this looks. I love how natural it looks and feels. I feel like it's kind of like one of those foundations that you can sort of dress up, dress down. You can do a really like low, no makeup kind of day, or you can kind of put a little bit more makeup on and feel a little bit more done up. So I really enjoy how this looks. And then as for how it photographed, I thought it looked great. Here in my lighting, you can see there's a nice sheen to the skin. You can see my freckles. Things look really good. And as I expected, in a dark room with flash photo, I thought it looked really great as well. I don't believe there's any SPF listed in here, and because it is so sheer, my natural skin is showing through, so you're not going to get a lot of flashback with a foundation like this. So I'll go ahead and wear this for a couple of hours, and I will check back with you in some natural light. Coming to you a couple of hours later in some natural light to show you how everything is holding up and to show you the color match, etc. I think things look really good. It definitely has like the oils that started to come through a little bit on my face, and I'm using a new moisturizer today, which I didn't really think would make a difference, but I kind of feel like it is a little bit, using a new-ish one from NARS. And normally I do wear a setting spray with this. I wear a setting spray with all of my foundations, but I'm not today. I tend to not do that for the reviews, but I definitely do have better wear when I wear it with a setting spray, as always. And I don't really wear it in my review because I want to show it to you in its most natural state, but I have tested this out before wearing it. So I think things look good, and it's holding up nicely. It feels really good. It looks so good on camera. I was filming some more Instagram reels after I finished filming this video. But yeah, really happy with it so far, but I will check back with you in a couple of hours. I may go ahead and just take a little afternoon cat nap. I'm not gonna lie to you. So anyways, we'll see you in a few hours. It's the end of the evening for me now. I just woke up from my nap. Oof, it was a good one. And I'm kind of surprised at how it held up. It held up better than I was expecting it to. I was thinking about just powdering the center of my face to see what it looked like. I've worn this several times. I've never napped in it. I've been known to take an afternoon nap because I wake up so early. And like I mentioned, I do normally wear setting spray, so I feel like it held up pretty well. I don't believe on their website do they have claims of like wear time or anything, but given the type of product it is, it doesn't feel like the type of product that's gonna be like all day wear, especially if you tend to get a little oily. That actually looks quite good with a touch up. My under eyes are more the issue here, but overall I have to say that I really enjoy this foundation without any of the external influences of like what other people were saying about it. I really was enjoying it, and I think I'll continue to enjoy it. I think it looks really natural on the skin. It has a beautiful natural glow. I love the amount of coverage. I really love the color match, and it's very different to a lot of the other formulations of foundations that I normally like to try. If you have an oilier skin type, I'm thinking that this is not going to be for you. It's not really formulated for you, sorry. But if you have a normal or a combo, and especially dry skin type, I think it's really gorgeous. Of course, keeping in mind perhaps that the fact that it's water-based and the type of primer that you may use may affect it. But I've used the Lancome SPF. I used the new NARS skincare today, which didn't get in the way of it. I feel like it just made me a little bit oilier. It was just like a little bit more. I've used just like my regular moisturizer, whatever I was using. I've worn this several times in several ways, and I've never come into the situation where I've had it be blotchy or cakey or anything like that. Less is more, blend it out, really enjoy it. It's not gonna be for everybody, but if you are curious about it, I really like it. It's quite interesting, and it's got a beautiful finish. So overall, I definitely do like this, but potentially there are some finicky points, let's say. But yeah, I just love the end product on the skin, and I personally don't have to work hard to get it that way. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!